Piece, Ronnie. I mean, he's been much loved by the discerning and sort of classic rock and heavy metal fan, from his time in Rainbow to Black Sabbath, and at this period he'd been booted out of Sabbath and reconvened, I think, in Tintagel of all places, and wrote the album Holy Diver, which I remember Kerrang had as album of the year. Absolutely storming piece, and this is the great title track, and this is Dio, Holy Diver, from May 1983.
You can That's Dio's Holy Diver. We'll be back with more classic rock tracks on For Those About to Rock after this.
Woke up and the toilet was overflowing. Must call the plumber. Realised the kids needed swimming lessons as it's all got out of control. Luckily the old windows gave out, so we all floated outside. Must get on to the glazers. And now the garden looks atrocious. Now what was the number for that landscaper?
Because you never know when a potential customer needs you, get yourself listed in your local flyer, the local business directory. Your local flyer, bringing businesses to your fingertips.
Hi, I'm Jimmy James Jones, and I am the host of Spotlight, Milton Keynes' largest prize talent search brought to you by New Money Entertainment. We've been looking for the best musical talent in Milton Keynes and the surrounding areas since July last year. From hundreds of submissions, we now have 8 semi-finalists, and we are now putting the fans in control. It's over to you, the listener, to choose who your favourite performer is by placing your vote on the artist profile page. Just search for New Money Presents Spotlight or go online to newmoneyrecordings.com. The top 4 most voted will be going on to perform at the live £5,000 grand final in August with Rising Stars and X Factor finalist Rough Copy. Voting closes in June 2015, so be sure to show your support.
For Those About to Rock, hi, I'm Russell Hearn, and with me is Owen Edwards, and on this programme we're looking really at a classic year of rock. It's 1983, and we've been through some great bands already. I guess what I'm looking and feeling when we're playing all these tracks is that there's some that just seem to have had phenomenal success and been known to everybody, whatever style of music they were into, and others that are very much core metal.
Indeed, some of these tracks have been used by TV adverts over the last 30 years, and some of the bands have faded away. But one band who's still going strong is our next featured track, and this is Iron Maiden, and from their 1983 album Peace of Mind. This is a particularly fine galloping example of metal, and this is a track called The Trooper.
That's Iron Maiden. I loved Owen's intro to that one. A galloping example of metal.
Iron Maiden had a classic galloping sort of rhythm. Always makes you think of sort of a highwayman chasing after sort of the foes of the pop world.
And I guess the title sort of ties in with that as well.
Oh, absolutely. Iron Maiden were a great band. They picked up on the imagery of their albums, and the artwork was much loved by every teenage adolescent rock fan in that era. And actually, another band who we're featuring for the next track were also tipped for the top. All the magazines thought they were going to be the next Led Zeppelin. A band called Diamond Head.
I know nothing about Diamond Head at all. It's a completely new band for me.
Well, Diamond Head, they disappeared at the end of this year, actually. They had the misfortune of the first 20,000 copies of their vinyl all had a fault in the first track, which made it skip. Oh. And also, they misguided their sort of promotional thing. Their tours didn't come to pass. And they changed direction. Their earlier album, Borrowed Time, had a classic track called I Am Evil, which had a later lease of life via Metallica, who covered it. So they were very influential in the new breed of metal bands, particularly thrash metal, which began to prosper in the successive years. However, they had the typical bad record company signings and the ever sort of musical differences. But this album, Canterbury, which came out in summer of '83, I remember very, very fondly. And it's a nice, sort of grandiose example of the more polished side of heavy rock. And this is a great track called To the Devil His Due.